That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they scored! They did it!
Left, feet left.
What the hell was that? Oh, yeah!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of In This Very Ring. We are here live in our own Real Talk studios. I'm your host. I'm the one and only, the commissioner himself. I am Ritz, and we got my tag team partner with me, as always, the man they call Butters. Butters, what is going on, my dude?
Nothing much. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, dig it, brother.
Diggity daffodil dog dang. Oh, yeah, let's get it on.
That was the most redneck thing you could have said.
Hell yeah.
We are on the eve of WWE TLC. Let's get the fun stuff out of the way first. We are, as always, brought to you by our doc, Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy LLC. Check him out on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com or his 3 locations at Burlington, Cherry Hill, and Princeton, New Jersey. He's our doc. Make him yours. That's Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy LLC. Also, Michael Ambrose and his team at Ambuck Services, the gutter and deck restoration experts of South Jersey. Give them a call at 856-879-5530. Give them a call. Get your stuff squared away. They are the people to talk to. My dude. My dude. I need you to tell me right now what you think to our poll question. Our poll question is brought to you by Philly Drinkers. The holidays are here. Do you understand we are 6 days away from Christmas? Right? Hanukkah just ended. Christmas is on the horizon.
It is. Holy crap. It hits you that it's and that just tells you right there that also 2020 is coming to an end. Thank
God.
Woo!
We got Tom chiming in. He says disagree to the poll question. That poll question, which I said was brought to you by Philly Drinkers. Asuka's tag team partner will be Charlotte Flair.
I can see it.
Disagree. The rumors have been circulating. The internet wrestling community is abuzz. Will it be the daughter of the Nature Boy?
I could see it as a way to bring her back. You know what? I'll go ahead and agree to the poll because I see this as a way to bring her back in the storylines, bring her back in general. I don't know why you take Lana out to begin with. I kind of liked where that was going, but, whatever. But bringing Charlotte back's a good thing. Bring her with Asuka, kind of give her a reason to tease fighting Asuka for the title for a little bit. But, again, like I said, it's a really good way to just bring Charlotte back. Give us a big bang to the end of the year. Have you seen Charlotte lately? Have you seen how jacked she is?
Yeah. I follow her on all her social medias.
Like, damn.
She did not take the time off and just sit around and do nothing.
Oh, hell no.
Frank, what the hell? He goes, hey, yo, sorry to bother you at work. Have you ever seen a shark brush their teeth? Look at this shark. It was fish old. What the hell is wrong with you? Make sure you never get your drop a Frank, I swear to God, something's wrong with you. We really need to get you a
we got sharks, we got emojis, we got crying, we got laughing, we got Frank. What the hell, dude?
I am not no. Kevin
Frank's
Dixon
lost his mind.
I know it's off subject, but dang Butters, how many Pikachu pop figures do you have? Kevin, we don't have enough time to go over that.
Currently 5.
Yeah, okay, pal, sure.
Well, that's the amount they've come out with so far. They've got another one on the way.
And let me guess, you'll be there bright and early.
No, the wife will because that's her collection. Again, she's the one that collects the pops. I only has the McDonald's one because the fatty inside me says hello.
And Frank says, "Welcome to Raw is Vespi." All right, so you agree to the poll question? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I agree to the poll question. I like that idea.
See, and I do too. And this is one of those poll questions to where, like, I think we both end up.
I mean, you could almost end up in the middle. I know we need to agree, disagree, whatever. But, I mean, you could almost end up in the middle with this one. This is a poll question I feel like you could end up in the middle with.
No, and I understand that, right? But, again, having Charlotte come back, makes the most sense.
It does.
Right?
There's only one other one that could potentially make sense as a comeback.
Oh, who?
Naomi.
No.
She's on Raw and we haven't seen her in a while, so...
No, but you need someone that's going to be able to stand up to Shayna and Nia. Unfortunately, Naomi has not been in that position to do so. Charlotte, to your point, is jacked, right?
Jack stacked and ready to beat the hell out of some women.
See, Jake's with us. He agrees to the poll. What's going on, Jake? But no, it's very, very clear to me that you bring Charlotte back. She's the force to be reckoned with. She's somebody who you can put up against Shayna, you can put up against Nia, and they're not going to make light work of her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It would be totally different. Like, again, great for Lana that she got the win on, what is that night called? Monday. But she gets annihilated right after. You know, Tom chiming in saying, I just disagree because I don't know. But well, so let's take that argument though. Let's take that side of the equation, right? If it's not Charlotte, then who?
I mean, you could go for a temporary returning Beth Phoenix. Screw it. I mean, she's going to be there Sunday anyways, I think.
Kick rocks and flip flops. It's not going to be Beth Phoenix.
Hey! You wanted names? I'm giving names.
I want names that are reasonable and logical, right? Because if we're gonna say that, then we open up the holy shit! What if it was Tessa Blanchard?
Nah.
I know it's not, but see, that's the same kind of conversation that we're having here. Right?
Nah.
Right? You want to say Beth Phoenix, fine. I'll say Tessa Blanchard. Let's talk about more things that won't really happen.
Like, what other women, honestly and truly, hold on. What other women do we have on Raw, though, besides Charlotte, Naomi, Lana? It ain't going to be Nikki Cross because I see her interfering in the Firefly Funhouse Inferno match.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't see it being a Nikki. I don't see it being Alexa. We could get that swerve and maybe Kyrie come back for one night to help her friend out.
No.
Why not?
Because she's in Japan.
You don't know that.
Bro, she's in Japan.
They could have flew her in secretly.
Yeah, okay, sure. Absolutely. That makes total sense, right?
Hey. As I said, they've had bigger secrets. Look at the Royal Rumble where John Cena returned. You could do Mandy Rose. She came out to help out Lana Monday night.
Was it Lana or was it Dana?
No. Mandy came out to help Lana Monday night because with the whole beatdown between Lana, Nia and Shayna, Mandy Rose came out with a kendo stick.
See, I thought that was during the Dana segment. Hold on, I got the raw results right here. Well, let's take a look ski. It was during the Dana beatdown.
Well, yeah, but I could have sworn she came to help out Lana.
No, it was during the Dana beatdown.
Okay. So Nia and
So Frank saying Asuka's tag team partners, that will never happen. The Gobbledygooker, Wildcat Willie, Fake Razor, and Frank.
Frank would never get in a ring, period.
Kevin saying Mandy helped Dana. See, Kevin agrees with me.
Okay. I see it here. But again, that still could put Mandy in that position going, you know what? Screw those two women. I'll do it.
Justin Del Rio chiming in. Sup, what's going on, Justin?
Sup.
Yeah, no, and to Kevin's point, Asuka helped Lana.
So Asuka helps Lana.
Yeah,
Mandy helps Dana.
Exactly.
And so you there's your team up right there, potentially.
Again, though, putting Asuka with Mandy is a weird mix to me.
Dana, because Dana wants that revenge for that beatdown.
But look, if we're not saying Charlotte, the only other option is Mandy, in my opinion.
Hold on. Let's see. Trying to get my damn.
Justin agrees. Charlotte's going to be your partner, and don't get me wrong, we agree.
That's all
too.
good and dandy, you know that.
Right, and let's be very clear because some people are just joining us and everything like that.
Okay, the only other Raw.
Shut up for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds. Okay. For those of you that are just joining us, let's bring them up to speed. Okay. The poll question is: Charlotte will be Asuka's partner. Okay. Mm-hmm. We agree to the poll question. However, what we're doing now is, if it's not Charlotte, then who? All right, now.
The only other person on the Raw Women's roster would be Peyton Royce.
See, and again, I think it's because so there's an article that came out the other day talking about Peyton Royce, talking about how they had big plans for her and then they bailed on those plans. That's why she's been regulated to doing whatever the hell she's been doing with Lacey Evans.
And there's another name right there.
And there is the other name.
You know, and Lacey could be a good one. I mean, but
Lacey would be a phenomenal one.
But again, they're trying to do something with those two. But it's like, again, you got nothing for her. You know, Vince wants these pushed, but it's like creative. They just flat out don't want to. And I don't blame them, because at this point, they'll come up with something. Vince goes 5 minutes for the show. Screw y'all. Let's do it this way.
Again, I agree to that, right? That's a very fair statement.
You know, and so...
Oh, God. Frank in his paragraphs tonight. Fun fact for Butters. A guy I knew was making an attempt to CZW. Was trying to recruit me to be a part, to train with them. Would have been cool, but I had a bad knee and concussion issues. Also, I don't want glass in my back. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, too. What about thumbtacks?
Hell no. Absolutely not. No way.
Oh, you don't want thumbtacks?
No, I don't want thumbtacks.
Okay, now here's my thing. You know, we're looking at it tunnel vision, one solid. Who's to say it has to be a woman from Raw?
There's absolutely no way it's going to be a woman from SmackDown.
It's one night. And it is the women's tag team, and it is the women's tag team championships. So that means they could move whoever back and forth.
I mean, I guess, right? All right, so then who from SmackDown?
The only people that you could really truly look at from SmackDown, Bayley.
Hell no. No Bayley.
Tamina to give her something to do.
Oh, piss off.
Hey, I'm trying to throw names and you're just, pissing on it.
But that's why they're not. Okay, well, hold on. No. There it is. There's your answer right there. Kevin Dixon might win for comment of the night. My friend is thinking, why not Rhea Ripley to partner up with Asuka? Hell no. I'm all for that idea. Why? Because Rhea Ripley will destroy them all.
And see, and like I said, this is why we have tunnel vision, thinking it's going to be a Raw woman, woman. It could be NXT. It could be SmackDown. It could be NXT UK for all we know.
I don't see it being UK.
I know that, but I'm just
what's going on. What's up, Petey?
I get that. I'm just trying to throw out there that why does it have to be a Raw roster? Why not one of the other two?
So realistically, wow, holy shit!
Realistically,
that word. Thank you. It's either Charlotte or Rhea, in my opinion.
In that I can agree to and a C to.
Agree to and a C to? All right, R2.
You rubbed off on me, okay? You can't speak tonight, and now I can't now.
Well, that's your problem, not mine anymore. All right, so let's go into this week in wrestling. All right. Obviously, this was the go-home show for Raw. This was the go-home show for SmackDown, leading into tomorrow night's tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh, my. So let's kind of break it down, talk about it, and see what we've got happening. We start Monday Night Raw. We start Monday Night Raw.
The nightmare before TLC.
God killed me. Pete says props to Margarine for the Zelda shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, hold on. Here's where I draw issue. Okay? Right out the gate, I got a problem. And it's not so much the fact that we're calling it Nightmare Before TLC, right? I get it.
We could have called it December to Dismember.
Nope. No, we couldn't have. Why? Because Butters is gone. He's out of here.
Damn! Timeout came quick this week.
December to Dismember was one of the worst damn things I have ever seen.
Okay, I had to throw it out there. I couldn't. It's December. It's that time of year. I just had to throw it out there when you hear Nightmare Before TLC.
No, I don't know. Nightmare Before TLC. It's corny, right? You should, if you're gonna do a Nightmare Before Christmas, gimmick thing, do it next week.
But again, he's trying to tell a story of what's going to happen at TLC. So I get the Nightmare Before TLC. I get the Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, I don't know. I gotta agree with you on that one. It is a corny name, but I mean, I see what they were trying to go with there. But
knowing that USA Network has come out and said that they're upset with what WWE is doing
because they're not edgy enough.
Right, they want the edgier product. That's not helping.
They're not getting the edgy product.
I know, that's what I'm saying. WWE, you're not helping in your case, right? You kicking off your flagship show with The Miz in the ring reading a children's book. I'm going to repeat that if you didn't hear me. The Miz, one of the most decorated champions in the WWE, was in the ring on the flagship show that's been on for 27 years, and he was reading a children's book.
I mean, hell, at least give me a freaking Christmas match where they do Legos again instead of thumbtacks.
Why do you hate me? Chrome chiming in. What's up, boys? Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays, Chrome. Why do you hate me, though? Legos?
Hey, that was hilarious, okay? I feel like Legos are worse than thumbtacks.
Yeah, good point.
Even if they were to use Mega Blocks.
Ooh, Mega Blocks would suck. Oh my God, Mega Blocks would totally suck.
We all as a kid got that, got them knockoff, Mega Blocks, but still, getting slammed on some Mega Blocks would be a ooh.
But so we continue, right? And Miz's story begins with AJ Styles, who's introduced in the ring. Drew McIntyre's then introduced, but instead of it being Drew McIntyre, we get John Morrison in a kilt.
I love Braveheart.
Pretty much. Styles is prepared to beat down the fake McIntyre. Miz goes on with his rhymes, bringing himself into the story to steal the WWE Championship courtesy of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Styles says, "This isn't part of the story you gave me." The trio start bickering, and then for some bloody reason, out comes Sheamus.
He's got to defend his friend's honor. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Because your WWE champion needs you to defend his honor. Shut up. Well, he's got a match with AJ tonight. All three men in the ring like to play with swords. He likes to fight with fists.
See, that doesn't even sound right.
No, it doesn't. Like, when I say that out loud, that sounds really bad. Like,
all three men like to play with swords. Okay.
I want to be in the room when you say, "Hey, you're going to go out there and say that all three of those guys over there like to play with swords, but you like to play with your fists."
He's insistent on a fisting.
Chrome says, "I hope Sheamus destroys Drew. Drew is such a fucking heel. Just allows the one guy defending him to get destroyed every week." He's not wrong.
No, I feel like that's where they're headed. I feel like a Sheamus versus Drew match is where we're headed.
Right, because wasn't this the episode, it was this past week, where Sheamus and Drew brawled in the back, right?
Yeah, last week, with our infamous Pat Buck.
Ah, that's right. Chrome says, "Screw kicking his head off his shoulders. I hope Sheamus..." Oh, my God.
Damn, that's a tiny bro kick.
So AJ wins the match that happens right after they come back from commercial break. Sheamus tries to attack AJ after Styles is running his mouth. Almost, I think it's pronounced almost.
Yeah, it's OMOS, almost. I'd say almost.
I think it's pronounced almost.
I mean, it's better to give him some funky ass, long ass name.
He wraps his feet up in the ropes. He gives Styles a chair, and they proceed to attack Sheamus's injured left leg. Okay, so we go to commercial. That's great, right? Great way to go to commercial. And when you come back, what do we get when you come back? Do we get a recap of AJ and Sheamus and Miz and Morrison and all that? No, we don't. We get Bobby Lashley pours a whole bunch of milk on a staff member for wearing a Riddle hat and eating a bro nut. We're not even an hour into Raw. And I'm just sitting there going, what?
Hey, at least bro nut's edgy. I mean, wouldn't you want a bro nut?
I don't even have the mental capacity to handle you today.
Good fucking luck.
MVP's then asked about Riddle. He says that he's no MVP and will teach him a lesson when they face off tonight. MVP hypes up Lashley, Cedric, and Benjamin's six-man tag against the New Day and Jeff Hardy. Lashley says they'll send him to our own world of hurt. We moved over to the Faces where they're all preparing for their entrance. Riddle proposes that he team up with them. They agree, and he's calling himself, I can't believe I'm saying this, Bro E.
Wait, what?
He refers to himself as Bro E.
Oh my God.
Crow agrees to the poll. Charlotte will absolutely return to reclaim her spot as the top woman in the division. It couldn't come at a better time. They definitely miss her. Malakovic chiming in. What's up, fellas? Hashtag Team Butters.
Woohoo!
So, since it's been brought up, this is the last pay-per-view before we start the A2D predictions, where it's going to be Team Ritz versus Team Butters, and it all kicks off at the Royal Rumble. The Royale Rumble.
Team
Next
Butters
month.
for the win. Team
We're
Butters for the
going
win.
Down.
Please. Oh, please. We always got all the women quaking because we also Lando Lakin.
That was gold. That was gold. Greg agrees to the poll. Crow saying also Carmella loving this version. And he says Team Ritz is the shits. But that promo was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All jokes aside, that promo was good. And hashtag Team Butters has no nutters.
I can't even be mad at that one. I can't even be mad at that one.
So
that's too good.
The 6-man tag match, right? I don't even know where to go with that.
I mean, Hurt Business is getting some good ground. I mean, they're getting moving and going. Is this going to be a Oh no, you couldn't do it because MVP or nobody's going for the world title. I was about to say, could we see a Hurt Business come out with all the gold a la Armageddon 2003? I think it was like Evolution, but
I don't think we're there yet.
yeah.
So we go to the back. Lana's confident and strong in the lead up to her tag match with Asuka for the titles. Asuka then hypes up Lana match against Nia Jax, telling her she's brave and strong. Lana enters. Jax will follow after the break. Back live. Jax enters. And here we are. Lana versus Nia Jax. I didn't think this would go this way. I think it broke the wrestling community when it all went down. Okay? I'm going to verbatim, because it's only like 3 lines. I'm going to read verbatim how this match goes. As courtesy of Ringside News. Jax uses her power to take control early. She hits a running tackle in the corner and proceeds to bully her opponent. Jax goes for a military press, but Lana reverses into a Hurricane Rana. Or, it should be better named, a Hurricane Lana. Yeah. Lana to the top, but Jax meets her and puts her in position for a Samoan drop. Lana gets away, tries to powerbomb Jax, because, that's smart. But it doesn't work. She kicks her leg instead, tying up Jax in the Tree of Woe. She then uses the position to land a jackknife cover for the upset. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lana beat Nia.
Use the picture.
I don't have to know. We're not using the picture. We're not using the damn picture.
Hey, Emiro said he taught her that move too.
Yeah, that was the best, right? Afterwards, he tweets out, "She won. I taught her that move."
Oh, I bet he taught her that move. All right, we wonder why.
Yeah. But then the part that kind of kills the moment happens, and Shayna Baszler takes out Asuka in the back. Then her and Jax proceed to demolish Lana. Shayna cranks hard on Lana's left ankle, removing her shoe to get more torque. Then Jax lands a 2-leg drops on Lana's ankle. This is something that I had an issue with.
I have big issue.
Take it. Start.
Because why the hell are you going to give this woman so much momentum only to take her out? You give her this match. She wins. Cool. They got the match Sunday. Her and Asuka for the women's tag team titles. And then you pull the beat down. break the ankle, snap the twist. Oh, she gonna be out. Screw y'all.
So let's go back though. Let's. This might be a good thing, and let me tell you why. Right? Don't get me wrong. I take issue with it because, to your point, and you covered what I was going to say, right? She has momentum, and she lost it all. But it was on this program just a few short weeks ago. A1 Ryan Brodo was on the air with us, and Ryan made a comment. And I think Ryan's prediction is coming true. Lana will be out for the rest of the year. She will come back in January for the Royal Rumble. And Lana will win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania, where she will capture the women's championship, because Lana will come back a different Lana.
The Bulgarian bitch?
Sure.
Don't get me wrong, I like Lana. You know, her in-ring technique has improved.
But that's what I'm saying. I think she's downplaying what she can really do in the ring. And when she comes back in January, I think she's going to wreck shop.
Oh, yeah.
I
can agree to that.
Right.
You know, she, a la, you know, what? Shawn Michaels, I'm training. You know, instead of the boyhood dream, it's the girlhood dream.
But but this isn't going to be something that's going to be advertised or talked about. She's going to be a surprise entrant. She's going to run the table, and she's going to win the damn match. She's going to go on to WrestleMania. She's going to beat whoever is champion, and she will hold the women's title. I'm telling you, dude. Ryan was right.
Yeah.
100%. So we've got a couple comments over here regarding the Miz and cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. David Raska chiming in, talking about it. Greg asking if it'll happen. Knowing that he can cash in on either side, I think he does.
So my thing is this. Why is it all of a sudden he's allowed to cash in on both sides when Otis had it? Otis was only allowed to cash in on SmackDown.
Because fuck Otis, that's why.
Well, screw you too.
But that's WWE logic. Don't be wrong. I'm a champion of Otis, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the man has accomplished things that some of us can only dream of.
Right.
So, in that spirit, I'm a huge Otis fan. But WWE was not.
You know, and I get that. I don't understand the logic of you can only do this between this month, and then after that, we're going to change it to, now you can do this and this. So you're telling me the winner of the Money in the Bank can only cash in on one brand, only for 6 months down the line when it changes hand. Oh, you know what? You know, since you have it, you know, you can cash in anytime you want on anybody you want. Screw it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have consistency, keep it.
Pay attention, Greg. I said that WWE hates Otis. The guy's like a hero.
You know, keep the consistency. Don't sit there and go, screw it, change it.
But unfortunately, that's what happens, right?
That's what happens when you have an old ass geriatric man in charge.
But all right, so let's take a step back. Right, let's walk away from the world of WWE for just a moment, right? You and I are huge comic book fans. How many times do things go in and get retconned?
But that's a comic book. This is real life, goddammit.
No, it's not. No, it's not. When you really think about it. Right?
Yeah, I know.
Right? At the end of the day, it's a story. My God, you are the It's Still Real to Me, damn it, kid. 8 years later.
But,
Chuck's chiming in saying, gentlemen, what's up, Chucks?
what's up? But, and I get, to your point, I get what you're saying. But if you're going to retcon something in wrestling, don't do it just a few months down the line. Give it some time. For the love of God, wait till at least the next Money in the Bank winner. Before you go, you know what? We changed our minds. This new Money in the Bank winner can do this.
But, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think you should, right? Because if you made a mistake, you need to fix it immediately. Right? If the mistake was made that the belief was Otis can only cash in on SmackDown, right? They got it off of Otis, they put it on Miz, and they fixed the issue. Right? You could have played it off as Otis doesn't know how to read the contract properly. He could have cashed it in on either show, yada, yada, yada. Right?
Yeah, but even if the announcers were hyping up that he can only cash in on,
they're idiots.
So you can't go with the whole, well, he couldn't read his contract bit. No, screw that. Don't just put it on just him. I get it. They, like you said, they could have screwed up and said, oh, well, we did screw up. Well, technically you can cash in on. At least say, you know what? Miz won it. He had it added to the contract that he could cash in. At least make it something believable, damn it.
But also, a lot of people aren't going to pick up on that, right? Your casual fan, your everyday run-of-the-mill fan isn't going to pick up on that like you, me, and, the people that watch us do. Right? We pick up on it because of this show, I watch wrestling different.
Yeah.
Right? You don't watch wrestling to get engrossed in the story. Right? You go back and watch it to get engrossed in the story. But you're always watching it twice. Or, maybe not in full entirety twice, but sometimes you go back and you give yourself a refresher or whatever, and you pick up on different things.
And you watch you watch clips and bits, a couple times to figure out what did I miss the first time.
Right. So it's almost like, and I know some people here do, some people here don't. It's almost like watching film of NFL games, right? When like Chucks does a breakdown of certain plays and different things like that every week for the Eagles games. When Chucks watches the Eagles game the first time, he's just watching it to enjoy. He might make notes, and I'm guessing here, right? But he might make notes and say, all right, I want to talk about this play. This play was, a turning point. And he may have a list of 15 different plays that he may want to break down. So when he goes back and he rewatches the tape, he can go, oh, you know what? That really didn't matter in the grand scheme of things when I'm watching it objective, from a back, taking a step back. That's the word I wanted to use. So in that, your casual fan's not going to do that. Your casual fan that turns on Raw Monday night every week just to watch Raw isn't going to pick up on that comment. But because we watch it differently, so with the sleight of hand retcon, that doesn't bother me. Right? In the overall grand scheme, it doesn't bother me. Plus, we also know that Otis wasn't winning if he cashed in. It just wasn't happening.
Not the point.
You're just dumb.
Whatever, gosh.
Jackson Riker is now with Elias. Elias shares how he saw a binding light after getting hit into an amp during the Symphony of Destruction match. He lost nothing and gained everything and ultimately found Riker. Riker takes the mic and says, Elias's music changed me. He notes how Elias has been poorly treated in the past, and he's here to stop that.
So, Elias, in other words, they're burying the hell out of Riker.
Exactly. Elias then says his performance tonight is dedicated to Lana. R-Truth interrupts and apologizes for interrupting Elias last week on Main Event, saying that he's not an interpreter. Elias notes how he's currently... interrupter. Elias knows how he's currently interrupting him and asks what he has to say. Truth says he doesn't want to interrupt. And what happens now? Everybody and their fifth grandmother that's allowed to contender for the 24/7 title came out, and Riker annihilated all of them. Elias then gets back on the guitar, and we say to hell with this. Later on in the night, we have Keith Lee versus the Miz and Morrison. Why? Well, because we don't have faith in Keith Lee. Apparently, Vince found the limit.
Yeah, because he's sending a bunch of them back to freaking Performance Center to retrain.
Yep. Because that's smart. That's what we should be doing.
Keith Lee is good, but I could understand if it's meant for... not for because they're doing bad in training, but to keep them warmed up, to keep them, keyed in, to make sure that they're not getting complacent.
Meh. The fact that Miz and Morrison beat Keith Lee, I have an issue with.
I think they did it as a...
Go ahead, please. Try. Oh, God.
I can't find the words. I mean...
because it sucked!
Yes, it sucked. Like I said, I can't find the words for it, so yes, it sucked.
We continue. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelt, strap in, and enjoy the ride. It is now time for the Bray Wyatt field trip. This might have been the saving grace of Monday Night Raw. In what was a dumpster fire of a trash can train ride, this might have been the saving grace for Monday Night Raw. He makes his way to the ring in a Christmas sweater. All of his puppets are at ringside. Wyatt welcomes everyone and says he has an apology for Randy Orton. He says he's sorry for what happened last week with The Fiend, saying he's a strange, sick, twisted mind of his own. Wyatt knows he has stuff to fix about himself, and he wishes that him and Orton were able to finish what they started last week. He notes there won't be any fun and games, though, at TLC. Only sadness and pain. Since TLC will be no laughing matter, Wyatt says tonight's will be. He has prepared some jokes for Randy Orton, saying they'll be hysterical. Cracks a few different jokes about snakes, including, what do snakes use to clean their cars? Windshield vipers.
Oh my God.
Here, one more time. What do snakes use to clean their cars? Windshield vipers. I quit.
Who comes up with this shit?
I don't know. Orton then appears on screen saying he was outmaneuvered last week by The Fiend, but at TLC or tonight that won't happen. Orton invites Wyatt to play a little hide and seek. Wyatt says he can't resist the game and he accepts. Orton tells Wyatt to come find him and let the games begin. So now we have a creepy, twisted, fucked up version of hide and seek happening between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt.
It's Firefly hide and seek, boys.
Yay!
Oh, you did that so damn well.
What? I'm not even going to bring up Ricochet versus Mace. Because,
who versus who?
Exactly.
All right, then.
Backstage, Wyatt asks Riddle if he's seen Orton. Riddle says no, but then proposes the idea of pronouns for the Firefly Funhouse. Wyatt says it's a good idea, but he's really busy and needs to leave. Rambling Rabbit then appears. Riddle says he looks like Baby Yoda, and he will now be calling him Baby Broda. I'm over it. 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 I'm over it.
The next part's even better.
Oh, God.
He gets a carrot sign for his rabbit.
What?
Yep. Riddle talks about his pet rabbit named Skipper at home. He presents a carrot for Ramblin' Rabbit to autograph for his pet because it would be oh so awesome. His bunny would think it'd be oh so awesome if Ramblin' Rabbit would sign his carrot. So Ramblin' Rabbit signs a carrot. Wow, folks, he is off the air. He has left the building.
Not doing it.
I guess the carrot signing was a little bit too much for him, folks. Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks.
That's where I draw a line. That
what on a carrot?
I've never been more angry. That I just have no emotion. I mean, look, I knew Raw was bad. Right, and they talked about it on Lazy Booking this past week, how just utterly hot garbage Raw was. But like, I until you actually sit down and you read this stuff on paper, because you could just chalk it up to, hey, you know what? I might be hallucinating. I didn't really see that happen.
Oh, I watched the clip and I literally kept asking myself, what the hell are they doing with this scene? Like, this segment is just utter garbage.
When you go back and you read it, and then you also try to, like, drink to forget. Right?
I don't think you could drink enough to forget this dumpster fire of a show.
You clearly didn't come out with me Thursday night.
I was working Thursday night, unfortunately. Trust me, I wanted to.
Celebrating my birthday early, and I got stories. Shayna Baszler and Dana Brooke have a match. Brooke wins via disqualification because Nia Jax gets involved. Asuka comes out to the ring, taking out the champs after Mandy Rose comes back and hits both women with the kendo stick. Damian Hernandez chiming in saying, what's up, Damian?
What up, y'all?
So, back live, and we're going to skip the R-Truth segment because I don't care.
What, you don't like old Husky's pig?
Damian, is this Looney Tunes or WWE? I'm confused. So are we.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, welcome to Arkham Asylum. My name's Warden Ritz, and this is Corporal Butters.
Wait. Because I'm just now getting it. Are the Wyatt puppets just the knockoff Looney Tunes?
Wait, hold on. You're just now making the realization that they might be Looney Tunes?
It just snapped in my head. I mean, you got to realize I got loose wires up there, and when something fixes it, it just snaps, and just finally the light clicks on.
Okay, stop, because your analogy is dog shit.
Yeah, well, you know, Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns in a dog food match was dog shit, but you know.
Why is that your go-to? Why is that always your go-to?
Because I know how much it upsets you.
No, because you could have turned around and very easily said, yeah, and so was Raw. See, and that's funny. That's haha. That worked. No, you want to go back to the past. You want to jump in your Wayback Machine. And ladies and gentlemen, let's jump in our Wayback Machines. And it's February. It's Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin in a dog food match. God, I hate.
Oh, you know you love me.
Not really. So anyway, Wyatt's looking for Orton. He sees his old rocking chair in the middle of a vacant black room. He goes to inspect the situation, sits down, and behind him, Orton lurks, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He takes down Wyatt, throwing him all over the backstage area. Orton then locks Wyatt in a large crate and reaches for a bottle of gasoline. He pours it all over the top of the crate, pulls out a lighter, and setting fire to the crate. As he looks on and the fire burns, all of a sudden, the Fiend breaks open the crate, securing the mandible claw on Randy Orton and knocking him out. Visually, that was fantastic.
Yes, visually it's fantastic. And, you know, that's the fire for the dumpster fire of Raw.
Nah, see, that doesn't work there. Good try,
But
though.
still, it was probably the better segment of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the fact that you got to have, you know, Randy Orton lighting shit on fire once again, you know, to make something good.
Well, when in doubt, light it on fire. Isn't that how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, I mean, and we're gonna get that Sunday, and then a Firefly Inferno match.
So, in the spirit of WWE TLC, we're gonna have an ascension ceremony for the WWE title. We did it once back in 2013. It was hijacked by Daniel Bryan. And I don't think we've ever done it since. But hey, in the spirit of TLC, let's raise the title. Only for it not to be there Friday night. And this is an overdrawn out segment. Right? You don't end Raw on a segment like this. Right? It's a hard pill to swallow. Especially
I would have rather them ended the Raw on the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt segment.
Yes. Right? Coming off of a MVP Riddle match that lasted all of about 10 seconds. You know, and of course it breaks down into a little bit of a fight and, you know, big deal, right? But damn. Dumb.
Well, that dumpster fire is over. Next.
Jet says Butters is going to win the main event.
I'm the man.
No. All right. So on NXT, we're only really going to talk about one thing. One thing really only matters. Because everything else...
What, the name of Theory's finisher?
No, we're not talking about it.
This is the way?
I said we're not talking about it. Kyle O'Reilly is the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. He defeated Pete Dunne in a classic of a match.
In what we will call a JR slobberknocker of a match.
Correct.
So we're about to get hospitalized 2.0 again?
Yes.
Finn Balor gonna be out for another 3 months with another broken jaw.
Yes.
Oy vey.
Karrion Kross has his first match back. Obviously, he wins. And for some reason, he gets to call out Damian Priest for a match at New Year's Evil.
Hey, I mean, it sets up after last week's, beat down. Why not?
And here's why Rhea Ripley's coming over to join up with Asuka. Because Rhea lost to Tony Wednesday night.
I see that as just a way to make a match between her and Tony at New Year's Evil.
It's going to be her and Gonzalez before it's over.
Yeah. But, and then next week it's what? We get a tag team title match next week on NXT.
Yes, I do believe so. Yes, we do.
With old Rockstar Spud and his partner.
Killian Dane.
Okay, I couldn't remember who his partner was again. Tells you how much I keep up with that tag team.
It's rough.
Not Leon Ruff, I hope.
Shut up. And even with, other than the beatdown of, Roman Reigns burying Kevin Owens, SmackDown didn't have a whole lot to take from. The Carmella Sasha segment was good. I thought Big E Sammy Award was funny as hell.
The Sammy Awards were great.
That was funny as hell.
And here's what I don't understand. This is another match I don't understand why you would give it away on free TV. The SmackDown Tag Team title match. Why couldn't you have put it at TLC?
I don't know.
You're giving away. I get it. You're trying to bring in ratings. You're trying to get people interested in ratings. But you're giving away a really good match for free.
Right.
And we could have had that at TLC in a chairs match or in a tables match, in a good gimmick match, and you give it away for.
There's an oxymoron.
Do what?
I said a good gimmick match. There's an oxymoron.
Yeah. I don't.
Screw it. Let's just go straight to TLC. Holy hell, that's bright. Jesus. All right. So what we're going to do, as always, we have our Universal Predictions ballots, right? We're actually going to drop those in right now. I'm going to drop it in here in all our chats. We've got the link coming in, guys, for our Universal Predictions ballots. Fill them out. Get them in by 5 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow.
Get that chance to be on with us.
Exactly. Right? You get to come on the show with us next week if you win. We'll talk with you. We'll talk about why you made your choices, why you made your predictions, the way that you did, everything like that. We will be reaching out. Proto, I still can't believe Butters drafted Daly and Ralph over me. Wait, you didn't take Ralph.
No.
Oh, wait, he's talking about
he's talking about the mock draft.
Yeah, he was talking about the mock draft because I've got Ralph, Ryan, and Frank. I got the fixed crew.
Yeah.
I will win, I will join, and I will terrorize Butters. Oh,
you ain't winning jack squat, okay? Okay.
Dude,
it's going to be Team Butters is winning it all night long.
Talking about the predictions ballots for this week. You understand who you're messing with? Don't. Broda will have your head on, like, a chair.
I already seen this week's.
Oh, yeah. He sent it to me.
I woke up to you tagging me, and I said, "Dear Lord, what does he tag me in now?" I'm half awake, and I go, "Oh, dear Jesus."
Actually, wait, no, I don't think Ryan made that one.
I said, and then I showed it to one of my coworkers, and he goes, "Oh, dear Lord, they made you a meme."
I don't think Ryan made that one.
And everybody at work heard that, and they're like, "I gotta see this." So hey, it's put out there. Everybody knows about A2D and everybody taking over.
God, you're so weird sometimes.
Sometimes.
All the time.
They don't have medicine for what I got.
Yeah, see, it wasn't Ryan. I mean, Ryan's saying it wasn't him that made it. I didn't think it was. But it got sent to me before it was posted. And I was dying laughing.
Oh, don't worry. I died laughing too.
So, we're going to give our predictions for tomorrow night's TLC. Okay?
Okay.
Butters, I know you've always got a pen and paper handy over there. Write them down for me. Let's keep a track of them so we can reference them next week.
Get my little handy-dandy Legend of Zelda life pad.
It's astonishing how you're married.
Because she's a nerd, too.
Ryan says, the one I'm making will be much better.
Oh, dear sweet baby Jesus.
You are so dead.
Oh, dear sweet baby Grogu.
Oh, God. Mandalorian, dude. Ugh.
Oh, I know.
Ah!
Oh, I know.
All right. Because we need to talk wrestling, or I'm going to get on a tangent about that.
All right. Why don't we start off with the New Day versus the Hurt Business?
I think the Hurt Business takes this win.
I do too.
Time.
They've been getting match after match, and I finally see this being their. Keep at it, Brodo. Keep at it, and I'll spoil it for you.
Hey, I just want the record to show that if he spoils it, I'm in the clear. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that problem. No.
No. But yeah, it's time for the Hurt Business to get them titles. Bobby's got the U.S. I really think MVP should have the U.S. with Bobby getting that world title. Just to even have it, even for a month, to have the whole team decked out in gold.
Right. No, I like the Hurt Business here. I think it's the time for them to win it. I think it's the time for them to take the title, and Butters, that would be a mistake.
He said steak.
You fat bastard. I think this is definitely a time for the Hurt Business to capture their gold and kind of start solidifying themselves as a dominant threat once again.
Big time.
The little sidetrack that they did with Retribution, in my opinion, hurt them. No pun intended. It started off good, and they just. Yeah, no, I'll agree to that. They had a good opportunity and they squandered it. So I'm going Hurt Business.
Same here. I am going Hurt Business all the way.
Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Oof. See, this is a toughie for me. And I gotta go with Sasha just because I feel like they're gonna give her a long reign. But I mean, if they really wanted to cement Carmella in this role she's in right now, then giving her the title now would be great. Her beating Sasha for the title would be perfect. But I gotta go with Sasha.
See, this is where I'm torn. I am torn here because I think that Sasha winning here is good for Sasha. But this is Carmella's. Well, I won't say first. Her last one was a DQ.
Mm-hmm. She had it won, but Sasha got DQ'd.
Damien says Sasha wins by DQ. But what does that set up?
Exactly. What are you going to set up, a third and final rubber match? I mean...
Well, no, you're going to, but is it going to be no holds barred, false count anywhere? No, I don't know if anybody wants to see that.
My thing is this. You're at TLC, where 90% of the time these matches are a gimmick match. Where the 90% of the matches on the card are gimmick matches.
Yep.
Where's the gimmick match for this one?
There isn't.
The same goes for the tag team title match. There's no gimmick match, but where's the tables match? Where's the chairs match? We've got 2 TLC matches. So where's my ladder match? Where's my chair match? Where's my, screw it. If she's going to use a freaking bottle of wine, champagne on Sasha, then screw it. Set up a chairs match.
You have a pen in your hand?
Yes, I'm writing down our notes. I have pen. I have paper.
You're not writing down our notes. This is no notes.
Not our notes. I'm writing down our predictions.
So that we can reference them next week.
Exactly.
Don't get us
so
yelled
wouldn't
at.
that be notes?
No, don't get us yelled at, you idiot.
But no.
Damien saying this will last to WrestleMania. I don't know, man.
God no. We're not getting another Bayley Sasha routine.
Hell no.
I think if anything lasts till WrestleMania. Yes, I know. If anything lasts till WrestleMania, it's one of the 2 title reigns.
But I think that in order for Carmella to cement herself in this new role, because everything that she's been doing has been great.
Yeah.
She needs to win here. She needs to win here. Let these two duke it out, to the Rumble or whatever. Even if she doesn't win here, right? By the Rumble, this needs to be over.
Yep.
We need to move on to a new competitor like Lana. Okay?
And and to go with the whole Lana winning the Rumble, I could see her switching brands at this point.
I could see her fighting Asuka and beating Asuka.
Nah.
How better do you cement Lana winning the Rumble than having her beat Asuka?
Or Charlotte.
Or whoever, right? But we're not talking about them right now. Let's stay focused. I think Sasha loses the title here. Or at least, let me phrase that. I think Sasha wins by disqualification. I'm going to go with Damian.
So you're saying Carmella's going to win it, but by DQ?
Yes. Sasha's still going to walk out with the title.
Okay. Let's go the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Asuka and her tag team partner.
Yep. Because
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's 100% a no-brainer.
Whoever comes out, it's going to be a big shock to Nia and Shayna, and they're not going to be ready. If it's Mandy, they could be ready, but if it's Charlotte, they're not going to be ready for it. So I can go 100% Asuka. And who knows?
It's going to be Asuka. It's going to be Charlotte. It's time to take the titles off of Nia and Shayna. It's time
for them to beat the shit out of each other.
Do that and let one of them become the contender for Asuka. We all forget, Asuka holds the Raw Women's title.
We forget because they have nothing for her to do.
Exactly. Let it be one of these two.
I get it. What you needed Asuka to do something, but why couldn't you have given at least the Riot Squad a shot?
Because I don't think you can't propose to me that the Riot Squad's going to beat down these two.
This is true.
Right? At least the Riot Squad could potentially beat Asuka and Charlotte. Because the argument is Asuka's too busy dealing with Shayna and Nia fighting for the Raw Women's title, that her head's not 100% in the game. So really they only have to beat Charlotte. And Malakovic, you watch your tone, sir. The Riot Squad does not suck.
No, they do not. Shut your mouth, Greg. Shut your mouth.
And I will have a...
Wait, what?
Greg and I are going to have a conversation about this.
If you're talking about Ruby is sexy as hell.
But it's all about Liv. It's all about Liv.
Oh, yeah. Live it up. Oh, yeah. All day long.
100%. But, to bring it back, right? That's how you book that. That's how you're going to book the titles moving forward. Right? Asuka's head's not going to be 100% in the game.
Exactly.
Charlotte, all you got to do now is beat Charlotte. So it's an easier fight. It becomes a handicap match at that point.
Easy out.
There you go. Give me the next one.
The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match.
Bray.
100% Bray. Because Randy Orton loves playing with fire, and this time he is getting burned, hands down.
Yeah, I think it's this time. This time it's all about
Bray's getting that revenge from him burning down the house and Sister Abigail, and I am really interested to see how you do a Firefly Inferno match. Because we had the Firefly Funhouse with John Cena. So
Rambling Rabbit's gonna get caught on fire. 100%.
Don't do that to my man Rambling Rabbit, damn it.
And Husky Harris is gonna become Porky the Pig.
Don't do that to my boy Ramblin'. Poor boy's already been through hell. He's still in hell.
Christmas dinner is getting served early. We've got turducken and bacon.
Turducken and bacon. Oh my God. Poor Ramblin' and Rabbit.
Not that poor.
AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre.
In a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Championship.
I gotta go Drew. I really gotta go Drew to set up, for a match with Sheamus for the title. I think Drew's holding it till at least WrestleMania.
I think Sheamus takes it off of Drew. It sucks because I like AJ. I like what they're doing with AJ. I think AJ has earned another title shot.
It would be great to see another run. A third run would be great, but
Sheamus also has been out of the title picture for a very long time.
Exactly.
So you kind of run into a catch-22 here with this one.
I gotta go Drew.
I'm gonna go Drew too. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go Drew.
Yep. And last but not least, at least that we know of, because they could add one or two, come Sunday.
Right.
Because there's only 6 matches on the card.
Right.
Usually
I think your both tables, ladders, and chairs match and the Inferno match go 20 minutes apiece. Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
And then finally, last but not least, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Here's a neat concept before we get into that.
Uh-oh.
Drew wins and Miz cashes in.
It would be amazing. Because
I can see it happening.
I would love to see Miz cash in, but I think we'd see Miz cashing in closer to WrestleMania. Because WrestleMania is going Hollywood this year.
But what better time to have the Miz cash in than after they've been beaten, brutalized, victimized in a tables, ladders, and chairs match?
Yeah.
One of the more violent matches that you could have.
This is true. Not going to lie, this is very true.
Exactly. So, all right. Roman and Kevin Owens. Man, it's Roman.
You know what? I'm just going to say this. Screw it. I'm going to go with KO because I feel like somehow just for this match, Jay's going to screw over Roman after everything he's done to him in the past month.
I don't see that happening.
I go with my boy KO. Just for shits and giggles.
Bold step.
I mean, Roman could win it back at the Rumble, but I feel like Roman's getting screwed over by Jay, at least in TLC.
I think that kills all of Roman's momentum.
No, because you still got that whole, head of the family, you screwed me, now you're out of the family. That keeps all that going.
Well, yeah, and then Jay could beat Kevin Owens. And now you have a different, oh, Jesus God. I can see it. I don't know if I like it, though.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, but...
See, this is a little bit more plausible. Jimmy's showing up and screwing Roman.
Yeah. For all the hardship he's caused the family.
That's a little bit more possible.
And I might be getting Jimmy and Jay mixed up.
No, Jay's the one with KO. With Roman.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I could just see Roman getting screwed out because of all the stuff he's done to, to Jimmy and Jay, to the family. It's like, it gets to a point, at what point do you say, I am done? At what point do you not go, it's time for a beatdown? Screw you.
I do not know, my friend. I do not know.
So as of right now, that is all the matches for WWE TLC 2020.
One thing we do want to bring up is this will be the very first pay-per-view presented from the Thunderdome at Tropicana Field.
Ooh.
Supposedly, they're going to be from Tropicana Field tomorrow night.
It's shaping up to be a pretty decent pay-per-view. I'm not going to say it's going to be a good pay-per-view, but it's shaping up to be pretty decent.
I think it's going to be good.
You know, you got really good matches on here. You know, you got possibilities for some swerves, for maybe, you know, a good return or two. Because who's to say Alexa doesn't try to interfere in the Inferno match, only for Nikki to come in and help out Randy?
Yeah.
You know, you got that potential return.
I don't see that happening, but I don't think Randy does anything with Nikki.
And I get that, but I'm not saying so much that Nikki's there to help Orton. I think she's there to stop her friend. She wants her friend back.
Don't get me wrong, I get it, right? It makes sense. I just don't see Randy being a part of it.
And then
if Bray was still champ, maybe Randy's a little bit more into the idea.
Yeah. But you know, with everything that's going on SmackDown, do you see them adding maybe, say, Bayley versus wow, her name just slipped Bianca to TLC?
No, I see them adding Sammy versus Big E for the title and Big E winning the title.
God, that would be amazing. Please add it after all the furiousness of the Sammy Awards.
I would definitely see it happening.
Oh, big time. Big time!
Yeah. All right. So, for the run-in. Guys, this is where we kind of let go of the reins and we talk about literally anything and everything that you guys want to talk about or that we want to talk about. I really wanted to come on this show and talk about The Mandalorian, but I don't want to spoil it. I just want to say, though, that it was by far the best episode of the series.
And without spoiling anything, you know, it's showing that it's going to tie into one of the new series at the very end. You know, so I'm loving that. I'm loving the direction they're going, period, with all this.
100%.
It shows you that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau know what the hell they're doing when it comes to Star Wars. Let them take over the reins. Let them make new movies. Let them take this franchise out of this freaking world, because Dave nailed it on the head with The Mandalorian.
So I've been talking to people for the last day and a half about this series, right?
Yeah.
This episode opens up a lot of holes into the Star Wars universe, right? One day soon, we're gonna do a show where we break down all the fandoms. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
But
let me rephrase that. We're going to talk about it in some capacity.
You know,
but because the episode's only 24 hours old, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. And, you know, and the thing I like about The Mandalorian is this.
Connor agrees. Mando finale was the best.
You know, Mandalorian gave us lore that Disney tried to say was, you know, oh, it's non-canon. But, you know, Filoni and Favreau, they were like, no, we're going to add some of that non-canon stuff. We're going to add it in. We're making it canon. You know, screw what y'all just said. You know, we're going to make our own little thing, and we're going to make it stick. And the fans are delving it. They're dying over it. You know.
It's... When you look at Star Wars, so much has been surrounded around the Skywalker family and those same group of characters.
Yep.
This is the first show, and I shouldn't say that. Clone Wars was more about Ahsoka. Rebels was more about Ezra. But this is the first show where there is no Skywalker mentioning.
Yeah.
The closest you get is obviously Ahsoka, is Bo-Katan. But Bo dealt more with Obi-Wan than anybody.
Yeah,
right.
And you're looking at. I understand why Bo-Katan was there because it's a Mandalorian show. They're Mandalorians. What else is can't have Mandalorian without a few extra more Mandalorians.
Correct.
We got Boba Fett this season because he was not, and people try to figure that out, and it's like, well, he wasn't naturally a clone. He was born and raised normal. Thank God.
There's just so much good stuff about it. I loved it. I can't wait to the day that we get to sit down and really break some of this stuff down and talk about it in more detail.
And look, and
it was
last
phenomenal.
week we got, they gave us new insight into the new shows we're getting for Star Wars.
Yes.
We're getting an Ahsoka. We're getting a Boba Fett, the Book of Fett. We're getting, I think a third season of Mandalorian. The Bad Batch.
Yes.
I love The Bad Batch. I'm glad we're getting it. And you could technically say it as a Clone Wars Season 8. I don't care what anybody says.
To a degree.
By the trailer. But we're getting all this great Star Wars content. Andor, Obi-Wan, the big one. Obi-Wan, is getting a series.
Ewan McGregor.
And the return of Hayden Christensen
Which
as Vader.
Sounds so dumb. So dumb. So why do I care if he's going to be the goddamn helmet?
Well, who's to say he doesn't get in his little, his little specialty room and be able to take off the helmet?
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
No.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't have anything else for running. I really wanted to just talk Mandalorian for a second. Oh, here we go.
Because we can't spoil it.
I can't wait for the Loki TV show. That looks fire. Dude, they set it up so well in Endgame. And it's going to pick up where that moment happens. And it's beautiful.
That show looks fire, and so does WandaVision.
Falcon and Winter Soldier looks good too.
Yes.
Did you catch Black Widow in the Loki trailer?
No.
Go back and watch it.
I wasn't sold on WandaVision at first, and then I seen the full trailer. Oh my God, I'm sold. I'm ready. Bring it on.
I like Wanda and Vision. I like the actors that they have playing these two characters. And I think that, because I was never a big fan of them in the comics. Mm-hmm. Wanda, because my first exposure to Wanda was, this is a throwback, X-Men Evolution.
Damn.
That was my first true exposure to Wanda, and I didn't like how they portrayed her in that. So I was against it. I was like, nope. No.
And here's another big kicker. They're making a TV series called, Marvel What If. Unfortunately, it's a cartoon series because, it cost them too damn much to make it live action.
Yeah.
But
speaking of What If, here we go.
Yeah, but they got the majority of the Marvel voice actors come back and voice their characters.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, we're not getting some random shit. We're getting actual actors.
Yeah, no, it's Marvel's got a lot on the table right now.
You mean Disney?
Disney, Marvel, Star Wars.
I mean, they threw out so much, and I'm like,
and what?
I don't have all the time in the world to watch all this. Where am I going to be able to watch this?
But DC sat back and said, "We're not doing a damn thing."
No, and it's like, come on.
But that's smart, though. Like, if you're DC, that's smart. Here's why. Let them have 2021. Right? You don't want to go up and compete against that conglomerate of stuff. When they announce, we're going to put out just Disney alone is going to put out 12+ shows.
Yeah. You know, I think all DC's got going for it right now next year is the Justice League movie.
And I think Young Justice is coming back.
Okay.
And if they bring back Harley Quinn, because that show's amazing. Yeah,
they need a season 3 big time. But, you know, their big thing for next year is, you know, Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut. So, all right, we'll see how it does. You know, and then HBO Max is getting all these movies.
Right.
You know, so if you got HBO Max, get it now, because you're about to see a whole lot of movies for free.
Pretty much. All right, guys. We're all right. Hey, since we're talking about anything, can we talk about Cyberpunk getting canceled?
It got canceled in the sense of PlayStation took it off to be bought. Xbox hasn't yet that I'm aware of.
Because it's glitchy as shit.
What do you expect when the fans are rushing you to get it done and you say, screw it, here you go?
Don't crack under pressure. Don't be weak.
Yeah, well, when money talks and bullshit walks, what do you think's going to happen?
No, bullshit. Bullshit. You want to know why? I'm not moving my camera. Fuck that. I got a PS5 right here. Right? People have taken their sweet-ass time. Sony took their sweet-ass time getting these out. People are still buying them. Right?
Here's the thing. This game was meant more for next-gen consoles than it was for PC and Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Exactly.
So quit your crying if you're buying it for, you know, an older model, you know, for the past gens. Quit your crying. Stop.
Not even that. Good things come to those who wait.
Exactly. And not to mention, they're actually fixing all these glitches. They're patching everything. They just put out a huge-ass update.
He's not wrong. Don't be Vince McMahon, damn it.
You know, they just put out a huge update to fix a bunch of stuff. So they're working. They're trying. At least putting the game out, the fans are finding what's wrong. The fans are finding those glitches, and they're fixing them ASAP frickin' P.
It's like a beta test.
Exactly. Except everyone's doing it.
And then Star Trek Discovery Season 3 has been phenomenal.
I don't watch it, so I wouldn't know.
I didn't watch it. Within the last week and a half, I'm completely caught up. I binged the hell out of it. 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
See, I did it to my wife for Mandalorian. I had her watch. She hadn't watched any of it. So within a week, she's caught up to it. And I said, oh, hey, by the way, the new one released. You know, I told her yesterday. She gives me this look like, I was like, oh, so you watched it? But, oh, okay.
But here's the thing to that, right? Mandalorian's only like half an hour, and there's only like 16 episodes. Okay? That's 8 hours of your time. Big
Not a point.
Star Trek Discovery are an hour long. The first one's like 2 hours. It's a damn mini movie. And there's like 20 of them a season. So shut the hell up.
Oh, come on. That's 1 day's worth of binge watching. Who cares?
Damien says, speaking of video games, did y'all see the video game trailer of No, I didn't.
No, I never heard of it.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if in good conscience I could watch a trailer. For a Jesus Christ video game.
I seen one for a cowboy video game coming out, but it's like cowboys and monsters.
So cowboys and aliens.
In a sense, yeah. Look pretty badass.
I know. The new COD, Cold War, Season 1 dropped the other day. I have yet to play it, but I hear it's phenomenal.
I've heard the new COD has been phenomenal in general.
My brother played Zombies for 3.5 hours the other day.
Oh, dear Jesus.
In the same round. I mean, in the same game. It was 3.5 hours. So, like, if we're back to that kind of zombie gameplay, I'm back in on Zombies. I'm miss the nights. I don't know, during the first Black Ops or the second Black Ops, where you would do LAN parties. You'd get all your buddies to come over, because it wasn't like online multiplayer zombies. No.
Yeah.
You were all sitting around the TV at your house, right? Playing zombies and just going. Right? 5-6 hours. Cover me. I got to go to the bathroom. You know? Those were the days I miss.
Yep.
100%. Damn. All right. Well, this was fun. We have to do more run-ins like this. More video game talk, more nerd talk. Guys, this is the place to do it. This is ATD Radio. This is Agree to Disagree. This is In This Very Ring. That's what we're here to do, right? In This Very Ring, we are the premier wrestling show here on A2D Radio. I don't care what anybody says.
Come on and get nerdy with us.
Exactly, right? You know, Chrome has always used the hashtag Talk Nerdy to me. This is where you can really do it, right? With two true nerds of the game.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to get out of here. It's been a fantastic show. I'm super excited for TLC tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be an overall good day, right? I can feel it. I don't know why, but 12/20 is a great day.
Oh, yeah. I think tomorrow's going to be a phenomenal, and as we said earlier in the show, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this horrific year. And into a better year.
But let's get out of here. We got to thank Dr. Paul Vidal and Specialized Physical Therapy for sponsoring us each and every single week. You can check out Dr. Paul Vidal and his team at either Burlington, Cherry Hill, or Princeton locations, or find them on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Also, Michael Ambrose and Ambuck Services. Give them a call at 856-879-5530. Once again, that's Michael Ambrose and Ambuck Services, 856-879-5530. Philly Drinkers brought you our poll question today. It was Charlotte is going to be Asuka's tag team partner. We both agreed. We also agree to the fact that you need to go to phillydrinkers.com/A2D Radio. Get your A2D swag. There's something there for everybody. By God! Butters, my man, I won't see you until after Christmas.
Sorry,
my friend,
repeat that again because my mic cut out.
I won't see you again until after Christmas.
Yep.
So I want to wish you a very happy holidays, fam. I won't talk to any of you till after Christmas.
Happy holidays to everybody.
So we wish everybody a happy holidays. We will see you right here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to review TLC. We're going to have the winner of our Universal Predictions Challenge ballots with us. And we're going to close out 2021 the way we know how. For our last show of 2021, I'm Ritz. This is Butters. We're going to see you all next week right here on In This Very Ring.